Yesterday was a long softball day, and if you were just standing on your feet and you weren't playing, your feet hurt and your back hurt at the end of the day yesterday. And they're out there playing ball. Playing ball hard. So it was big for us, I think, to have a day like this where we put everything together out of the 3 games. We played well in spots. We had some defensive problems yesterday, but today we put it all together and had an amazing, just magical performance by Jordan Garrett in the circle. I asked Coach Glosson, does she know how to pitch with a lead? Because I don't know that she really has. And she did. She did a fantastic job. She did what you're supposed to do when you're as good as she is. Well, I think that first game, it's gonna be a disappointment. And when you get done with the season and you look back, maybe that's the one that got away that could have been the whole thing. I don't know. But I will tell you from the positive standpoint, we got down. It's a game that we were leading all game, and we get behind at the end. We come back and we tie it. We go down by 4 runs, we come back and tie it. We go down by 3 runs, we come back and tie it. It wasn't just you usually have stuff like that when people can't hit the ball. We had 18 hits, and ETSU started hitting the ball pretty well in extra innings, and I think that probably helped them. I think our errors probably finished that game off for us, but there were some positives. They did not quit, and they had plenty of opportunity, and I don't think anybody would have been surprised. Matter of fact, I saw people starting to stand up and get in a position to get to the parking lot, and they went back and sat back down. So it was an exciting game. It was draining, and I think learning what you do after something like that is important. You don't always rise to the occasion and learn the lessons, and they chose to learn the lesson instead of give up. So we lost the game. That was very disappointing, but came back and had a game that felt like it was in control yesterday, and then today obviously we felt really good about what happened, and I think they got confidence in their hitting. They knew we were going to hit the ball. Bats are not desperate anymore, and I don't know, it's that way it felt from the start of the season. It almost felt like we started the season with a 10-game losing streak, and they acted desperate, and then in the last couple of weeks they started finding their stride. We really struggled from the win-loss side of it last week on our trip to San Diego, but hitting-wise, we were hitting the ball there. And so it was just a matter if we could put things together. And today we were able to put a great defensive effort, a great pitching effort, and then a fantastic hitting effort together. And I think we saw what we are capable of doing. Jordan Garrett, she has been pitching a lot. She's got a lot of innings, and yesterday she pitched a bunch of pitches. She would not. We couldn't use a pry bar to pull her out of that game yesterday, and she's really become the competitor that you expect somebody with her talent to. And I think we're gonna have another year. I don't care how great the stats are. She's got nice numbers, especially compared to career. She's got nice numbers going, and I still think the numbers aren't going to be as accurate to what she's really done. She's taken some losses that she should never have taken, there's just no way in the world you replace Jordan Garrett. I don't think anybody will really understand how good she has been for 4 years, not always having the championship team her predecessors had to pitch in front of. And so, I'm glad that we're just starting conference, and we've got a lot of games left because I get the joy of watching her pitch.